Hello and welcome back to the Blurb.
We hope you all had a great break.
Hello everyone, I'm one of your lovely hosts, Nadine Batat, and welcome back to the Blurb where we make Kent feel like Hollywood.
And I'm one of your other hosts, Gianna Dupre.
The Patriots took the win for Super Bowl 53 this year, but we're here to talk about the controversial halftime show / Maroon 5 playing this year's halftime show beside Travis Scott and Big Boy, and they included bops like Harder to Breathe and Sicko Mode. A lot went wrong though, but Levine's clothing choice was a big one, giving many watchers a 70s home decor vibe, and as always, Twitter showed it by posting pics of their living room furniture. Of course, many also had a lot to say on the lack of clothing. Overall, many were disappointed by the performance, even claiming that the real MVPs of the night was SpongeBob singing Sweet Victory and Adam Levine dancing beside Travis Scott. Rapper 21 Savage was arrested by ICE agents on Sunday afternoon who claim he is living illegally in the U.S. Representatives from ICE say that the Grammy nominee, whose real name is Shia bin Abraham Joseph, entered the U.S. legally back in 2005, but he failed to leave once his non-immigrant visa expired. The sting that he was arrested was planned by ICE. He's being held in Georgia while he waits to take trial in immigration court.
And speaking of all things 21 Savage drama, Demi Lovato posted a funny meme mocking 21 Savage and his immigration status. Fans were quick to come back at Demi, and many people were telling her to go overdose again. Demi took to Instagram with these screenshots of all the comments and then received telling her to do so. Since then, fans have died off, and Demi is now steering low from social media. After a long wait to return to the Blurb, we thought it would only be fitting to start with something else that has been in the works for a long time. We finally found the man that Miley has been talking about in the song, He Could Be the One. After years of waiting, the wedding we've all been waiting for has officially taken place. Of the few pictures and videos that have been sent out, the wedding was truly stunning. And to make things even cuter, Miley posted a list of reasons why she's happy to be with her man. And all I can say is that it's more than just 7 things she likes about him. Are you calling me a liar? I ain't calling you a truther. Because there's no way Josh Peck just had a kid. Making sure 2019 started off on a good note, Josh Peck has indeed had a baby, and he absolutely is adorable. Max Milo Peck, born on December 31st, made his first Instagram appearance at just a few hours old and is sure to make many more in the near future. Congrats to the new family.
Andy Cohen is now a dad to a handsome little boy named Benjamin. Many were quick to congratulate the new dad. Stars including Kelly Rupa, John Mayer, and Sarah Jessica Parker all shared their love for the new baby via social media. Congrats to the new family. Another exciting baby story, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are expecting their 4th child via surrogate. In a recent interview, Kim was very open about the new baby being a boy. Unlike their last child, Chicago, West has been very open about this process. Congrats, Kardashian family. In other news, little baby Stormy Webster turned 1 this past weekend. And yes, of course, that means having the most birthday wishes you have ever seen, including Kylie and Travis sharing their love and appreciation for her joining their lives. Stormy also got many birthday wishes from her Aunt Kim K, Grandma Chris, and Kylie's bestie, Jordan Woods.
Another star commenting on their bodies is Modern Family star Ariel Winter, who is being trolled for looking thinner. Many were too quick to judge her new body, stating that she got a ton of surgery done, but Ariel was sure to clap back, commenting back to fans saying that she didn't get surgery. She then stated that her comments were not supporting women for the way that they look. In other sad news, Empire star Jussie Smollett, who was recently assaulted, has broken his silence since the attack. For those who don't know, Jussie is attacked by 2 men who called the actor homophobic and had racial slurs. The 2 men then put a noose around his neck and doused him with unknown chemical substances. Jesse has come out saying that he's okay, but now it is time to step up and make a change.
Lady Gaga and Kelly Clarkson have been in the news lately for standing up for fellow singer Kesha. All this started after Kesha was asked if she even considered how her sexual assault allegations would affect Dr. Luke. After hearing this, Gaga fired back, stating that sex allegations affect women too by calling them liars. She then went on to say that she was in Kesha's spot before, and she can tell that she is telling nothing but the truth. And Kelly Clarkson also stated that when she wrote with Dr. Luke, he was a bully and very demeaning. Bohemian Rhapsody star Rami Malek opened up about assault allegations from director Bryan Singer. Singer was accused of assaulting 4 men when they were minors. After being asked about Singer, Malek stated that his heart goes out to anyone that had to go through sexual assault. He then went on to say that everyone involved deserves to have a voice and that his situation with Bryan was not pleasant. YouTube star Austin Jones pleads guilty to production of child pornography. Jones pleaded guilty to pressuring 6 female fans to send him sexually explicit videos. The 26-year-old also confessed to talking to 14 and 15-year-olds between 2010 and 2017. Parts of Jones' strategy was to tell fans that they needed to prove they're his biggest fans by sending him these videos. He was released out on bond in order to continue counseling.
Rapper 6ix9ine has pleaded guilty to 9 charges. He's being charged for 9 counts in a federal crime case. Reports say that 6ix9ine may be facing up to 47 years in prison. He is set to be sentenced January 24th of 2020. In some brighter news, the Conspiracy Theory King is back. Shane Dawson released a new conspiracy theory video last week. The YouTuber's video is 2 parts, with each part being the length of a movie in the trailer that was released a couple weeks back. You can hear Shane asking if he should be scared to talk about the topic in his channel, whether this person would be mad at him. Facial identification and scanners also play a huge role in the trailer, so we can only assume the series could possibly revolve around that topic, especially since he has touched on this in the past videos. The new video is set to air next Monday, the 11th. Don't go anywhere, because we are coming back when we're going to talk about everything from the Oscars to the season finale of Melissa McCartney being a bad actress. Stay tuned.
Get strawberries? Okay.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something. But the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.
Welcome back, Blurb fans. I'm Maddie Haverberger, and boy, do we have some movie and TV tea.
That's right, and I'm Erin Keller, so let's get this thing started. This girl is on fire. Alicia Keys announced on her YouTube channel that she will host the 61st annual Grammy Awards. In the video, Keys tells her husband and kids about the exciting news, but her kids don't quite know what the Grammys are yet. No one was more overjoyed than she was, but her fans, of course, who are eager to see the winner of the 15 Grammys take the stage for a new reason. Be sure to catch the Grammys live this February 10th at 8 p.m. on CBS. In other movie news, Hilary Duff is in a new movie called The Haunting of Sharon Tate. The film is based off of the very real events about actor Sharon Tate, who was murdered by cult leader Charles Manson. The trailer shows Duff trying to escape from her killer, all while being pregnant. The film also stars Mean Girls actor Jonathan Bennett.
The Oscars are just weeks away. Before film's biggest night arrives, let's take a look at some of the nominees. Roma and The Favorite lead the pack with 10 nominations each, with both up for Best Picture alongside Black Panther, BlacKkKlansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, A Star is Born, Green Book, and Vice. Bradley Cooper may have been snubbed for a Best Director title, but he could still take home Best Actor, and so could his co-star Lady Gaga. Spike Lee, on the other hand, received his first Best Director nomination. Best Animated Feature is between Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Make sure you tune in on February 24th to see which movies will bring home an Oscar statue. And speaking of the Oscars, it's now official. This year's ceremony will be the first to go without a host in 30 years. Yes, the last time the show didn't have a Master of Ceremonies was way back in 1989 at the 61st Academy Awards. This year, which is the 91st ceremony, was slated to have Kevin Hart host the show. The comedian stepped down, however, as many called for his resignation after several homophobic tweets made by Hart resurfaced. Although social media was flooded with suggestions as to who should take over, a lot of celebrities were afraid to take the gig. The broadcast will include skits and musical performances to fill the hosting void. And with that Oscar ceremony coming up so soon, a lot of actors are celebrating their accomplishments. Melissa McCarthy, on the other hand, could be winning an award for Best and Worst Actress. You heard that right, McCarthy has been nominated for an Oscar for Best Actress in Can You Ever Forgive Me, and also a Razzie for Worst Actor in The Happy Time Murders. And this was all in the span of 24 hours. If she takes home both titles, she'll only be the second person ever to do so alongside Sandra Bullock. So I guess, good luck.
In less exciting news, it looks like the end has finally come for Game of Thrones fans, and in this time it won't be for Jon Snow's death. Since 2009, the show has been growing their fan base, and ending with the 8th and final season, the show is finally ready to say goodbye. Be sure to tune in to HBO on April 14th to say your farewell to the show that really won that 2019 to 2019 glow-up. Also saying farewell, sorry Suits fans, but it looks like the new royal Meghan Markle won't be able to make it to the final season. Creator Aaron Korsh has come out saying that they are not pursuing to ask Meghan to leave her position with the royal family for the show. Many fans are not surprised by the end of the show due to the fact that almost every important character has left. The show has yet to release a date for their final season to start.
To all who are currently taking the hit in the friend group and donating their Netflix account password, you may want to think twice. Netflix prices are expected to go up on all Netflix plans within the next year, with the most popular plan going up to $13 per month. This isn't the first time Netflix has upped their price, but it doesn't make fans any less upset, with many going to social media to voice their opinion. So I guess before you get too cozy for your binge session, maybe put back just one snack. And it looks like another hit is coming to your Netflix account. I'm sorry, Fuller House fans, but it looks like the show is coming to an end. The cast announced the news by posting a compilation video stating that they saved the best for last. The reason for the show ending has not yet been announced, but the cast made it clear that they would do the show forever if they could.
Attention Upper East Siders, this just in. There may be a talk that there is the iconic Gossip Girl show might be back in this way for the reboot. It is not confirmed yet that there is a 100% chance going to be a show, but the CW president thought it could be. We need the queens of the New York City to be back in action, so we can all keep our fingers crossed. Rumors of Beverly Hills 90210 reunion is confirmed. Tori Spelling explained that the show is not going to be just another reboot, but the cast themselves will be on another level. The show has yet to set a date, but Tori has said that it will air in 2019. So get out your DVR to start watching. In some good news, Shameless has been renewed. Despite Emmy Rossum leaving the show, it will be renewed for the 10th season. The best part being that Cameron Monaghan will be coming back to the show. This will be the longest running show on Showtime.
And with all the turmoil that's happening in the TV world, we do have some more good news for you. Actor Steve Carell is said to be working with The Office creator Greg Daniels on a new show called Space Force. The show will be based off Trump's idea for a sixth branch of military. Carell will star in and executive produce the new series. A release date is yet to be announced. And on a much sadder note, Toy Story favorites Tom Hanks and Tim Allen have finally said goodbye to their respective roles as Woody and Buzz Lightyear. In the fourth and final Toy Story film, the toys wrap up their almost 25-year-long story. At the end of filming the movie, both Tim and Tim were emotional, saying, "It's bittersweet, but this is the best one yet." Toy Story 4 is set to come out June 21st.
Also, actor Ben Affleck has announced that he won't be returning as Batman in the new Batman solo film. The reason for leaving his job has to do with the amount of work he has ahead of him. Affleck has been working on The Has-Been with director Gavin O'Connor. The two are also working on the Account sequel. Affleck also has some other films that may be following sooner after. But as for now, for the new Batman, the actor is yet to be announced. Don't touch that remote. When we come back, we have everything here for Nadine and Gianna to give us the 411 on your favorite shows right after the break.
Can you consent with me? Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now. No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. Come on, have a good time. Planting seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic. To change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall. One book can make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first thing that helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be blood. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back. Let's jump back into these stories. As we all know by now, the new season of The Bachelor has begun. The new Bachelor, Colton Underwood, will pick out one of the 30 original girls to be engaged to by the end of the season. One of the fan favorites are the First Impression Rose, Hannah G, Cassie, and Katie. We'll keep you updated throughout the season on Colton's journey. Now, we all know Colton as the new Bachelor was gonna be controversial, but no one will be as controversial as Ari Lyondike. After getting engaged to Becca last year and then dumping her for the show's runner-up, Lauren, Ari has kind of been through the ringer, but things are kind of looking up for him. Ari and Lauren are now married and are expecting their first kid. The two got married a few weeks ago in Hawaii and spent time with their families. As for now, their baby and Lauren is now 21 weeks pregnant, and they are expecting a little baby girl.
Sarah Hyland is currently thriving with a new boyfriend and is talking all about her beautiful and positive outlook on life. However, things were not always like that. In a recent interview on Ellen, the Modern Family star talked about her struggle with suicidal thoughts and her 2 operations, both which were kidney transplants. Although Hyland was sure to mention that she is not a professional on the topic of suicide prevention, she was sure to say that help is always available and anyone in that state of mind should seek help if possible.
Singer Shawn Mendes is apologizing this week after liking a hateful tweet. Ooh. The tweet made a harsh joke about the LGBTQ community. After fans noticed the tweet, Mendes went to social media to apologize and explain that it was just a mistake. It is a very well known that Mendes supports the LGBTQ community, so fans are letting it slide.
Also receiving much love recently, after a 3-month break from social media, Selena Gomez has returned to Insta. She decided to come back by posting a message about her mental health, which stated that the past year was hard for her, but she's happy to see her progress and where she will be going in the future. She also encourages her fan base to embrace positivity and love.
Now, as for her return to social media wasn't enough, Gomez has announced that she will be doing a Whitney Houston tribute at the 61st Annual Grammy Awards this year. Details about the performance are yet to be released, but we'll be sure to keep you updated on all things to come about her performance. Now, good news about Pretty Little Liar fans. Yes, the show is coming back. Kind of. The show will start off with some of the original cast and will be based off of their lives after they have jobs. It also warps up some of their old storylines from the original show. Ariana Grande got a new tattoo this past week in honor of her new single, 7 Rings. The tattoo was a Japanese symbol on her palm that supposedly said 7 rings in Japanese, but fans were quick to notice that the tattoo didn't quite say what it was promised. The tattoo actually said small charcoal grill in Japanese. Of course, Ariana got the tattoo fixed to say 7 rings now and even said that she missed her other tattoo.
Nick Cannon was on the Wendy Williams show this morning. When playing a game called Hot Topics, he may have said just a little too much. He started to talk about his friend Pete Davidson. And as most of us know, there's a lot of drama between Pete and Ariana Grande. He went on to say that he told Pete Davidson to always go for older girls. He then started to mock Ariana for her new tattoo and insisted that she was an immature pop star. Yikes. And speaking of controversial, Liam Neeson is in for the news for stating that he wanted to kill a black man. Neeson said this because after a close friend of his was raped. Not only did he say he wanted to kill someone, but he stated that he wanted to kill just any random black man. Fans of Neeson's are furious, but he has come out saying that the threat he made was over 40 years ago. Since there have been a few shows like the final season of Fuller House, the 90210 mockumentary, and the Gossip Girl reboot, we thought it would be only fitting if we incorporated shows that were renewed or canceled.
The shows surviving cut this time around and have been renewed are The Designated Survivor, which was dropped, then picked up by Netflix, Glow, American Horror Story, Dead White People, RuPaul's Drag Race, Criminal Minds, just for 1 season, The People, Station 19, How to Get Away with Murder, Blackish, Splitting Up Together, American Idol, The Handmaid's Tale, Grey's Anatomy, Sex Education, The Big Bang Theory for just 1 more season, and lastly, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Unfortunately, not all shows were as lucky and have been canceled. The list of those less fortunates include Famous and Love Roseanne, which was actually made into The Conners. It will not include Roseanne Barr in the show. Life Sentence, Everything Sucks, American Vandal, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, House of Cards, Gotham, and iZombie.
When we come back, we'll have the ultimate 10-year challenge. Don't go anywhere.
bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Donate stuff, create jobs.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
I adopted Bento in 2010 from a shelter. As it turns out, we have very similar personalities. And this cat makes me make art because he's always motivating me to take pictures of him, to draw pictures of him. He just is motivating artistically. It's just that simple. Well, he's my best friend, but a lot of people know him as Keyboard Cat.
Welcome back. Now, a recent social media challenge that's been really popular is the 10-year challenge, where people are posting pictures of themselves or things that were popular back in 2009 and comparing them to things that were popular in 2019. So some of the examples include silly bands, which I had like a whole gallon bag of silly bands.
I still wear them sometimes, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Low-rise jeans, which I don't think I could ever pull off these days.
High-waisted all the way.
Yeah, always. And those flowy tank tops that are like kind of still a trend, but not really the same as like way back when.
I'm okay with those.
And a lot of TV shows that are still popular now were really popular back then. The Office and Glee, two of my all-time faves, started back in 2009.
And 10 years ago, things happened like Taylor Swift and Kanye West got into fights. Susan Boyle blew her voice away. Everyone went with her voice. Paula Abdul left American Idol. K+8 ended after the show, after they broke up. And lastly, Kourtney and Khloe respectively got their own show.
And you know that we love the Kardashians here on the Blurb,
Oh,
so
yeah, we do.
that's like our legacy too.
Yeah.
That's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Be sure to follow us on our social media at TV2 The Blurb.
See you next Tuesday at 9.
We'd do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1,000,000. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.